Okay, Mark, I think we've got most of our media on, so appreciate you spending some time with us just talking about, this record and its significance and Alvin breaking it. So with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to our guys and go ahead and fire away whenever y'all are ready.
All right, Tutu, how you doing?
What's going on, my guy? How are you living?
Doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you asking.
Hey, right now, when you look at this record, are you a proud papa, a proud friend, a proud mentor? What are you feeling?
Man, I'm just a proud brother. I was my brother, man, and just what he's been able to accomplish throughout his career. It says a lot about him, his work ethic, his ability to process the game, many different positions, his durability, all those things it takes to be able to accomplish a record like this. So I'm just super proud of him. And I've been telling him, I told him last week, I said, man, you should have just went home and knocked that out the park last week. You know what I mean? You should have just went home and knocked that record out the park last week. But he gets to do it in front of the home crowd against the Dirty Birds. So I think he set it up just nice.
Did you foresee this of him? I mean, he came in, nobody knew about his durability and those kinds of things. Did you kind of, foresee this for him?
Well, we always knew that he was extremely talented, always knew that he had great football IQ. And you never really know what's in store for anyone, but I knew that he definitely had the talent and ability to accomplish it. And just over time, man, just his ability to grow as a player from, being a guy who comes out the backfield and, have design runs that's supposed to hit big to uh, now running tough, getting tough yards inside, picking up pass protection. He's just a complete back. And um, yeah, just I think it's just a testament to his work ethic, his mindset, and the way he prepares, man. Because you really can't do this. You can't run for that many yards. You can't play that many games without having a plan, without having a routine, and being able to stick to those things, be consistent to those things, be true to who you are, and continue to improve. Never be complacent. I think those are all pivotal in being able to have the career that he's had, and he's going to continue to have.
Records are meant to be broken, obviously, but does it help to have it be him who's breaking it?
Yeah, I mean, uh, I'm just at the end of the day, man. Uh, when you set a record, man, there's gonna be someone that comes behind you that's gonna be shooting for that. So I'm just glad that it is my fam. It is my brother. Like we've been close since day one. We remain close still to this day. I've been talking to him throughout the season. I was talking to him last night, and we just continue just to maintain a close relationship. So obviously, I'm proud of him. He's set every other record in the franchise. So it's about time that he just go ahead and take that rushing yards as well. So I'm proud of him. And yeah, man, just special time, especially for him. And he should be proud of himself, and we're all proud of it for him. But he's going to continue. He'll probably make sure this record gets out of reach. So it'll take another long time for someone to be able to break it. So he's going to break this record and he's going to put it out of reach.
Mike, you kind of touched on it, but what do you just remember most about Alvin and being around him? And is there any game or particular moment that comes to mind just working around him?
I think the moment it all began was kind of when it was me, him, and it was Adrian Peterson, and we kind of hit a nice little stride versus Carolina. And then the next week we went on the road to London, and we played well out there. But when we came back, I remember they traded Adrian. And I was like, shoot, man. I was like, they believe in us. It's time for us to show, what we're capable of doing. And we had a huge year that season. We both made the Pro Bowl. That was the first time that's ever happened. Two running backs on the same squad go to the Pro Bowl on the initial ballot, and it was just been up ever since then. Honestly, I think that's the point that kind of sticks in my mind. That period of when it was us three all just sharing the backfield, and they made the decision to kind of let me and Alvin kind of take control of the backfield, and man, we just thrived off one another. He made plays, I make plays, and we ended up, winning a lot of football games and having a successful season individually and as a unit. And we was able to reap the benefits of that. I remember we had a whole bunch of players make the Pro Bowl that year. That was 2017, I believe. So, Yeah, that kind of a time period right there, that stands out in my mind as kind of like the starting point of Alvin making a name for himself, but you know kind of just both of us having a huge season. I think it happened after that moment.
Mark, can you explain a little bit just sort of the uniqueness of Alvin's longevity at the position, doing what he's doing?
He, I mean, he doesn't take a lot of punishment just because of his ability to, get small, bounce off contact, wiggle away from, a big hit. And that all, I think that's kind of a characteristic, kind of a trait of a football player that goes unappreciated, because if you don't have the vision, the awareness, the body control to stay away from getting huge hits, you're not going to be that durable. And that's just something that's so unique about his game. You see how he kind of wiggles away from people. Somebody's never really getting a strong hit, directly on him, and that turns into longevity. So I think just his game, man, how he's been able to grow, how he's been able to learn, how he's been able to adapt, how he's been able to never be complacent. Uh, Man, you can't say enough positive things about him, man. He's a great leader now. Leads by example, leads by words, and man, you could tell the impact that he has on the team, man, because you could just watch and see the production he's having. You can watch and see the impact that he has on the offense when he's not involved, as opposed to when he is involved and when he's touching the football. So he's just an integral part of the Saints team, Saints organization, and sure he deserves everything that has already accomplished and everything that he will continue to accomplish. So I think that's what's underappreciated about his durability is just you got to be able to watch his style, man, and never really getting hit dead on. He's bouncing off contact. He's finding a way to spin away from big hits, finding a way to kind of be agile and not take those heavy hits. And that's why he's been so durable, and that's why he'll continue. That's why he continue to play at a high level right now.
Do we have anything else for Mark?
I think that's it.
All good
All
here.
right.
Mark, thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate
Thank you, Mark.
Yes, sir.